Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And it's been 30 days. We started this challenge 30 days ago to see how much weight we could lose in the month of April, attempting to do the Bbbe challenge. If you don't know, that is the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs only challenge. Alas, I didn't necessarily make it 30 days doing that challenge. Overall, we probably only made it about 20 days. But we still tried to see how much weight we could lose for the Carnivore Quest challenge to their community to try to lose 5,000 pounds total in the month of April. Overall, Bbbe was both good and bad for me. I think the biggest thing is that y'all know I love to cook, and there's only so many things you can do with beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. Or at least in my culinary ability, there's only so much you can do with those items. The first 2-3 weeks, well, 2.5 weeks, was a breeze. I didn't hit that wall of doom that they talk about where you just get this food aversion and you don't want to eat. I always wanted to eat. I enjoy those foods. I eat them regularly anyway. But for some reason, when it narrowed down the options to just that, I really did have a problem later on in the month. Over the last week, I sort of just went back to carnivore and even a little bit of ketovore, where I would eat a few vegetables here and there. Like yesterday, I was out on the motorcycle and we stopped at a place called Pine Mountain Grill over in Kentucky, and I had a chopped steak with some grilled mushrooms and grilled onions. That was it. It was delicious. It was fun. That was pretty much, other than some steakums with the egg wraps last night, that's all I ate. So overall, Bbbe was a success and a failure all at the same time, because I did lose weight this month. And I'm very happy with how much weight I lost. But it kind of opened my eyes, and some of you suggested it, some of you have commented it before in my past videos where I wasn't very happy with how things were turning out, and you even told me don't be doing challenges this early in. I assumed that 2 months into this diet that I would be able to do a challenge and it would be successful and I wouldn't have anything to worry about. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Will I do Bbbe again? Honestly, probably not. Will I do any challenges again? Honestly, probably not. I'll do a weight loss challenge. Like, I'll try to lose as much weight as I can, but I don't think I'll do that much of a limitation diet. Carnivore in itself is enough of a limitation for me that it can keep me on track, but I still have a little bit of leeway one way or the other to cook and enjoy what I'm doing. I think the problem with me, or for me, is that I got so burnt out so quick. I hit the ground running, hamburger, eggs every single day, bacon almost every single day, and a lot of butter. But then later on in the month, I started to realize that that was just getting routine. I was wanting to try new things. This channel started on cooking, and there's only so much, like I said, that you can do with those things. I have a brisket in the freezer that I've wanted to cook for you guys, and that would fall into the diet, I understand. But if you're sticking strict to that challenge, I'm going to season this brisket up. I have skirt steak. Again, that would fit into the challenge, but I don't want to just eat a skirt steak. I want to have maybe a few onions and a few peppers with it. I know that's not really carnivore, but it's ish. So to make this video pretty short, pretty sweet, I lost 16 pounds. I started off at 335 pounds on day 1 of the Bbbe challenge for April, and I am down to 319 pounds as of this morning. Now today's April 30th, so technically the day hasn't ended, but to get the weigh-in in before and get this video up before May, that's where we're at. 319 pounds. Guys, Y'all don't understand how long I've dealt with weight issues. I've been over 330 pounds since, I don't know, probably 10 years or more. And then when I got up to my highest at 384 pounds, I was depressed. I didn't want to move. I had a hard time putting my shoes on, had a hard time finding clothes to fit. I even told my buddy yesterday, we were riding, and you know, Harley guys, we got to wear that Harley swag. And I had went to a Harley shop a week or so before and bought a 3XL shirt. Now, 3XL is still a big shirt, don't get me wrong, but it didn't have a T at the end of it. If you went through my closet today, almost every shirt that I own is an LT. 3XLT, even a 4XLT is probably in there somewhere. Because even though I wasn't as big up here, my gut and things would make me require a long shirt. Putting on that Harley shirt without the LT at the end and seeing that it fit and it fit well, that was a success in my book. It didn't matter what the scale said this morning. It didn't matter how much weight I had lost. That was a success for me. I'm getting emotional. When I walked out of the bathroom this morning and told my wife how much I'd weighed, like all I could think was how happy that made me. So, 100%, no. Am I happy with the outcome of this month? Absolutely. 16 pounds in the month is an awesome number, but that victory of feeling good about myself and feeling good in the clothes that I'm wearing and being able to see that tangible, visual representation of the hard work and the dedication that I've tried to put into this diet. Yes, I've had shortcomings. Yes, I've messed up. We all do. But this time around, I have made myself always jump back on the wagon, so to speak. And that's what I want to share with all of you. If you're going through a journey of weight loss or you're trying to make yourself better, understand that you're going to mess up. Nobody's perfect. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to have things that come up that you may get disheartened about. You may get discouraged. There may be a week like I had where you get on the scale and there's no change and you feel like you did a good job that week. I encourage you to stick with it, whatever it may be. Now, in the months ahead, we may change this diet up completely. We may go keto. We may go ketovore. I still want to stick away from carbs. I still want to do all that. But the biggest thing is to keep pushing. When you feel like you've messed up, when you feel like you've wasted time, when you feel like you've done everything else, just remember that all you have to do is start over. The next day is a new day. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened 10 minutes ago. From that point on, is literally, as cliche as it sounds, is the first step of the rest of your life. The first day of the rest of your life. And I think that's something that I've had to learn and I've had to instill in my brain, that I'm going to mess up. I'm going to make mistakes, and I shouldn't feel bad about making those mistakes. I had ice cream this week with my wife. She's been under the weather. I was under the weather last week. We wanted ice cream. Did I eat a whole tub of ice cream like I would have 6 months ago? No. I put 2 scoops of ice cream in ice and a little bit of milk, and I had a milkshake. That's it. Yes, that's bad. That's not carnivore. That's not even keto. That's not even diet, really. But I'm not mad about it, because guess what I did the next day? I got up, I drank my water, I had one meal that day, and I wasn't upset about the decisions I had made the day before. Now, if those decisions become reoccurring and they happen every day, then it's time to reevaluate and say, okay, instead of doing a 360, we got to do a 180. If you do a 360, you're just going to end up right back where you're at. If you do a 180, you're turning away from the things you used to do. So that's going to be my encouragement to you today. Don't worry about turning all the way around, because if you do, you're going to be right back where you started. But if you do a 180. You're going away from the things you used to do. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. All the support, all the likes, all the comments. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff down below. And I've got some videos coming up. We're going to review some knife sharpeners, or a knife sharpener, and we're going to review a knife that was sent to me. So it was sent to me this month, but I didn't want to kind of mix everything together with the diet. So next month, without the challenge going on, we're going to be reviewing the knife. We're going to be reviewing a knife sharpener, and we're going to be cooking a brisket. We're going to be cooking some skirt steak. We're going to be making some fajitas. We're going to be doing some cool stuff. So y'all stick with me. We'll see what we can do. Thanks, guys. God bless.